Hi guys, my name is Juan. Welcome to Game News, and on today's video we're going to talk about a Resident Evil 4 prequel game, video games getting more expensive, and Valve responding to a Steam Deck 2 rumors. This and way more in this video, so let's go straight to the news. Are you eagerly anticipating the launch of Resident Evil 4 Remake on March 24? Well, guess what? There is something to keep you occupied until then. Recently, a text-based game called Baby Eagle is Missing appeared online without any fanfare, and it seems to be a prequel to the upcoming Resident Evil 4 Remake. Yep, you heard that right. According to Per Square, this game is officially tied to the Resident Evil 4 story, and it appears to be an ARG. For those who have played the original game, you will recognize the codename Baby Eagle as the Secret Service term for Ashley, the President's daughter. The message that greets you when you visit the website reads, "Baby Eagle has been kidnapped. Dozens of agents have been mobilized to the scene, but we need global intel and assistance. You will be analyzing and decoding the fragmented data we are getting from the ground." But how did the fans discover this game? Well, all credits goes to a Reddit user named Special Agent Green who shared the game existed. Interestingly, the Redditor shares the same name as the agent who assigns you the mission in the game. Coincidence? I think not. So now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What can we expect from this game? If you are an avid Resident Evil 4 player, you will want to keep your eyes peeled for clues that might hint at how the remake will differ from the original game. We already know that escorting Ashley around will be a much better experience this time, and you will need to make sure you have got enough space on your hard drive, as the remake's file size will be twice as big as Resident Evil Village. So Capcom is actually doing a really good job with the promotion of this game, and releasing this prequel just showed that. And this prequel for me is actually a love letter to the fans of the original game, because it's of course way more niche and you have to know a little bit of the story of the original game to decode the data. So good job Capcom, really good job. This is so well thought and so well executed, and man, I love that companies do stuff like this, because this kind of promotions are way more interesting and way more compelling than just a regular ad. So super well thought out. Congratulations Capcom. So I will be there trying to decode the data. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Baby Eagle is Missing and start decoding too. Who knows what secrets you might uncover. And don't forget, the Resident Evil 4 remake is just around the corner, and it's going to be a heck of a march for us gamers. And video games keep on getting more expensive. Are you feeling a squeeze on your wallets lately? Well, you are not alone. It seems that our beloved hobby is getting more expensive by the day. So guys, prices for video games have been rising by 12% over the past 5 years, according to recent data. So let's take a closer look at the UK market. Guys, the average amount spent on a single video game last year increased by 6.7% to £36, around $43. And that's based on data for physical retail sales, according to GfK via Entertainment Retailers Association yearbook. But it's not just the physical copies that are getting pricier. The average selling price for digital downloads has also increased, rising by 7.3% over the last year to £15, nearly $18, according to Ondia via Eurogamer. But wait, there is more. The rise in video game prices isn't just limited to the UK market. Major launch titles for current-gen consoles have notably increased the price compared to the previous generation. In fact, some of the biggest selling games now sell for $70. Games like FIFA 23, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, God of War Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West are all priced at $70. Not only are video games getting pricier, but so are the consoles we play them on. Guys, Sony raised the price for the PlayStation 5 by £30 last year, blaming inflation for the rising cost. EU got a €50 increase, but the US did not see a price hike. So Microsoft has also jumped on the price hike bandwagon, announcing that it too will start selling major new games for $70. This means that Xbox's biggest upcoming titles like Starfield, Redfall, and Forza Motorsport will all be priced at $70. So guys, this is something I've been noticing for quite some time now, that the video game industry is stopped being a product-based business to become a more service-based business. And this is happening because there are several reasons why service-based business in the video game market tend to be more profitable than product-based business. And first of all, we can talk about recurring revenue, because service-based business can generate recurring revenue streams from their customers, such as subscription fees or in-game purchase, and this allows them to have a more predictable and stable revenue streams compared to, product-based business that rely on one-time purchase. And of course, we can talk about lower development costs, because service-based business typically have lower development costs because they don't have to create physical products and distribute them to retailers. Instead, they can focus on creating content and updates and add new features to their existing customer base. So we can of course talk about the strong customer engagement, because service-based business have a strong incentive to keep their customers engaged and satisfied over time, which can lead to a higher customer retention rates and increase of revenue. And this is particularly important to the video game market, where competition is fierce and customers have many options to choose from. And of course, the flexibility. Guys, service-based business have the ability to adapt to changing market conditions more easily than product business. For example, they can quickly release new content updates or adjust pricing to respond to customers' demand. So I think that this rising of prices in video games is not just, a coincidence. This is all, well thought out for the companies. And, I could be tripping here, but I do think this is actually the case. And we will be here waiting for more confirmations. So guys, Valve just clarifies whether a new Steam Deck is on the way. So Valve has gone on record to talk about the potential for a new version of the Steam Deck, and I have got all the details you need to know. So let's get right into it. So guys, the original Steam Deck has been out for over a year now, and it is no secret that it's not perfect. But don't worry, Valve has been working hard to make improvements and has already released tons of post-release software upgrades. And with beta builds of SteamOS already on the way, it's clear that Valve is committed to making the device even better. So, to celebrate the Steam Deck's first year of availability, Rock Paper Shotgun invited Valve engineer Pierre Loup and designer Laurence Young to discuss all things related to the device. And of course, the topic of a potential Steam Deck 2 came up. But before we get into that, let's talk about some of the improvements that is coming to the current device. So, Griffet and Young confirmed that there are more performance improvements in the pipeline, and they are also working on adding value-add features like ray tracing support and HDR for external displays. But what about a potential Steam Deck 2? Well, Young was very deliberated and precise with what he said. He clarified without missing words that a true next-gen deck with significant bump in horsepower would be for a few years. So guys, it looks like we won't be seeing a new Steam Deck anytime soon. But don't worry, this doesn't mean that Valve isn't interested in making improvements. Overall, at least for me, it's clear that Valve is committed to make the Steam Deck the best it can be, and while we may not see a new version of the device for a few years, it seems that there are plenty of improvements coming to, the current device that will keep it competitive in the gaming handheld market. So guys, this is all for me for now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and peace.